Scientists are beginning to propose putting into human embryos traits from plants and animals, like genes to photosynthesize so that people wouldn't have to eat. They would get their energy from the sun like plants.
We really are going to gain control over selection, screening of the genetics of our children, and eventually the beginnings of conscious human self-design.
In the United States, there are around 500,000 frozen embryos, enough to populate a city.
Who are we to tell anyone how they should reproduce? There is absolutely no wrong motivation in having a baby clone.
KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk radio. Bill Handel. Today, the 2000 census data was released by the government. And remember the old adage, the rich get richer? Oh, absolutely. Oh, yes. The rich always get richer. A couple other things you may be interested in. The average commuting time increased by 3 minutes to nearly 26 minutes. More people drove to work alone. Fewer people carpooled or took public transportation. The better educated you are, the more money you make. No big surprise there.
KFI is the talk station with the most frequent traffic reports. Mike Nolan, KFI in the sky.
Ken, good morning. Kind of busy 405 northbound, especially up past Western Avenue 2. About to stop, take care of that, a big back up again.
Southern California has a whole list of firsts. For example, we are clearly the entertainment center of the entire world. The San Fernando Valley is the center of the pornography industry for the entire world. Something we may not be very proud of, but something you may not know, and something that I am particularly proud of, is Southern California is the center for fertility clinics and reproductive technology, known all over the world. And when things start happening, they start happening here. We already have embryo freezing. You know, we have IVF, we have surrogacy, which I've been involved with for a zillion years. We have egg donation. We're on the edge of egg freezing, which is going to revolutionize this entire business. So because of this new reproductive technology, you not only decide when to have a child, but whether you want to have a boy or a girl. More and more people are doing this. There used to be several methods, and I'm going to be a little honest with you here. Marjorie and I did this when we did IVF. We did sex selection. Marjorie wanted girls, I wanted hermaphrodites. We flipped a coin. Marjorie won, we got girls. Technology has come to human reproduction in a big, big way. And this, my friends, is the future looking right at us. 847, Bill Handel. This is KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk radio.
After I filled out my information and I got a call back from the egg donor agency administrator, she was very excited about my biography. She was very impressed, and she really seemed to like me, and she was interested, and she said right off the bat, when the first time we spoke, I have 2 or 3 couples in mind that you would be perfect for. And I thought, wow, they really get a lot of business. I just had no idea what I was in for.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Great to see you again.
Good to see you too.
How's it going?
Going again, huh?
Yeah, it's exciting.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
So yeah, I got the couple's bio that you
Good.
emailed to me, and they had a lot to say. It was really interesting to read.
What'd you think about it?
I thought the woman was very educated. I could tell by she was very specific about everything she talked about. She gave me a very thorough history of their family and their relationship, and of her and her husband.
Wasn't the longest bio you've ever
Oh my
seen?
God, yeah. It took me forever to read it, but it was good. I was happy that it was, because it's particular and very concise, and she told me a lot about her.
Yeah.
She's very educated. Her family has a lot of family history.
And I'll tell you, I'll be able to share with you how we got to you. You're obviously pretty. You're pretty. The majority of our couples are blonde blue, honestly. And even those couples that are not blonde blue still want you.
I wonder why that is.
You know, kind of the surfer girl look, all American
Really?
look, and so it's a very beautiful look, and you're healthy and you're educated. And one of the main objectives the couple love about you, you teach wind instruments. They love that.
Wow, that's amazing.
Everyone is so musically inclined, and those that are not musically inclined wish they were. So they think that because you're musically inclined that they'll pick up that musical gene, which I don't think there is one.
I was about 24 years old when I first started thinking about being a surrogate. I was at work one day, and it was really slow, and we were looking through the newspaper, and that's when I saw the ad, and that's when I was like, you know, that would be a really neat thing to do. And I did. I literally called that day. And since I wasn't even married and didn't have any children at the time, I couldn't do it. So after my husband and I got married, and we had our first son, I mentioned it to him, and he was not thrilled at the idea at all, but he's in the military, and he was getting ready to go on a deployment overseas for 6 months, and I think that that's what made him agree to it.